two, one.
Hold on. Just gotta make it so you can see my face. Okay, did we get it? Hey guys, I probably won't edit that out because I'm just being a little lazy. But uh, welcome to class. I'm not here, but here I am. Hi, and welcome to this afternoon. We're going to do a worksheet today, and so I'm just going to do a quick overview of the kinds of things it's going to go over. There's two videos. This is the first one. It's kind of a basic primer. Then the second one's actually going to show you how to do the worksheet in this book. If you don't have this book, there's a stack of them on my music stand. The teacher, I think it's Mr. Bush today, but whoever the sub is, can give you one of these books. If you don't have one, I want you to write your name right up here on the top or along this side here. There's a piano here that we filled in class yesterday. Get with someone. They'll show you how to fill that piano in. That'll come in handy as we're working through this book, okay? That book is for you. You keep it. Don't lose it. If you lose it, you have to buy a new one. I bought this one for you. If you lose it, you got to buy one to replace it, okay? Anyway, we already kind of talked about the staff. We did an assignment with the staff. This is a staff right here. And the staff has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's our basic staff. We're going to use that. It also has 4 spaces. There, 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 and there. Piece of cake. So you can see here it has 5 lines, 4 spaces. Okay, we always count them from the bottom. Okay, that just makes it easy. Always count from the bottom. All right. Also, you should know that every line and space on the staff fits a note on the piano. Okay, piano is like a music theory tool that's amazing. That's why I had you do this in the book, because it gives you a visual way to learn music theory. It's a lot easier than looking at the keys on a flute or the positions on a trombone or the valves on a slide. So piano just works good. All right, you notice as the notes go higher on here, they actually go to the right on here. Higher is this way on piano. Lower would go the other way. In class, we're going to use 2 clefs. Actually, we're going to use 3, but there's 2 that you need to know for note names. There's also a percussion clef, and percussion clef is just a thing that we can put on the side of the staff that says that these lines don't have pitch. So we're not going to talk about percussion clef today, and the percussionist won't use percussion clef till next week anyway. So this is the treble clef. Those are for high instruments like flute and trumpet and clarinet and mallets. And then this is bass clef. Those are for low instruments like trombone, tuba, baritone, and the timpani and the bass drum and those kind of things that have low pitch. If you're talking piano, the treble clef is your right hand, and the bass clef is your left hand, usually. Okay? So there you go. Treble is spelled T-E-T-R-E-B-L-E. Treble. It's not trouble, like you're getting in trouble. It's treble, like treble means high. And this is bass. Bass has 2 S's. Okay? It's not bass like the fish. It's bass. And it's definitely not spelled like B-A-S-E, like it's a place you go on a military structure, like a military base, or like a base in baseball. This is bass, like a low instrument. Okay? Anyway, we're going to talk about the treble clef first. Treble clef is originally called a G clef, and if you look real careful, it sort of looks like a G. You know, like if you were being pretty imaginative, it might look like a G right there. The staff, it actually wraps around the letter G, which is why it's called G clef. So it circles G and tells you which one G is. So just like when we filled out the piano yesterday, the notes just go in alphabetical order. So the one after G is A, because we don't go to H. We just go back to A. And then after that's a B. And then can you guess which one this is going to be? A C. And then it just goes alphabetical. Now what happens when we get up here? Music just doesn't stop when we get to there. We've got to figure out a way. Well, we use what we call ledger lines. And a ledger line solves that problem. So you just draw another note on the staff. Then we can put a note on it, and we can call it A. Okay, and we can keep going up. All right, now the bass clef. Okay, trombone players, this is the one you got to know the best, but everybody needs to know it. This is an old-fashioned F. I know it doesn't look like an F at all, but it used to be. So there's a dot right here, and then there's two dots here, and those dots tell us where F is. See, they go around F, and it starts on there. So now we can do the same thing we did with treble clef and just fill the rest of the line. So F, the next note up would be G, F, G, like in the alphabet. And then when we get to G, we go back to A. Okay, then this one we have to go backwards. F, E, just doing the alphabet backwards. F, E, D, C, B, A. If you look this way, you can see the alphabet just going backwards. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So you're probably wondering, why treble clef? Why bass clef? Why don't we just all read the same clef? Why do we have to be so confusing? Well, it's easy. This is a grand staff. Holy smokes, wouldn't that be confusing to look at? Look at all those lines. It kind of looks like a bunch of racetracks or something. Okay, so we're going to just eliminate the middle. Now it becomes a little bit clearer. I can see two sets of five. So we've got a staff of 5 here and a staff of 5 here. Now you might have already guessed it. The treble clef goes on the top one for your right hand, and the bass clef goes on the bottom for your left hand. We call that the grand staff. In the middle of those two staffs is this note called C. We actually named it middle C. So if I keep going up, so C, then D, then E, then F, then G, I get my G right there. If I go down backwards, C to B to A to G to F, I get my F for the F clef. So the bass clef and the treble clef are really related to each other in that if we just do the notes in alphabetical order, going from the top of this all the way to the bottom, it's just the alphabet. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. That's all the notes. All right, so now you kind of got the basic idea. So you're going to stop this video and you're going to open your books to page 2 and you're going to follow along with the very next video. And the next video is going to show you how to do page 2, page 3, and page 4. My goal for you is to at least get page 2 and page 3 done today. But hopefully you can get all of them done. Once you get going, it should be pretty easy. But we'll see. If you just get one page done, that's fine too. Just work hard. That's all.